The first case of the coronavirus has been confirmed in Midland County. Officials sent out a release last night saying the individual is a man in his 60s. He's currently in isolation at Midland Memorial Hospital, and the hospital assuring the public that necessary precautions have been in place since the investigation began. The news coming after the first case in the Basin was confirmed in Crane. The county judge confirming the positive test and issuing a state of emergency immediately following the news. The patient went into self-isolation at home. BT's Felice Romero has been following this developing story in Crane and has the details.
I didn't realize we would be one of the first people in West Texas to do that. It's happened here. We're going to address it, and we're going to deal with it, and we're going to get by it.
As of Thursday, March 19th, Crane County has confirmed the first case of COVID-19 in West Texas.
We've been in contact with DSHS out of El Paso, which is our regional partners out there, Dr. Sony. CDC with the clinic has been helping us and giving us all the information. It took us a little while longer to get this out than what we really wanted to, but we wanted to have all the correct information we possibly could.
The county judge, Roy Hodges, taking immediate action and declaring a state of emergency.
Do we know anything about the patient age, if there's been travel related?
I don't. That's what I say. DSHS is investigating this situation. They're not sure where it originated. That's the number one thing we're all trying to get information from.
Hodges says the best thing to do is self-isolate, wash your hands frequently, and don't go anywhere in large groups.
If you do feel sick, whether it's something major or not major, call the clinic. Do not go to the clinic. They don't want you coming to the clinic. They'll give you the information that you need, how to move forward. And if you go to the clinic, all you're doing is compounding their problems and your problems.
UTPB has confirmed one of their staff members has tested positive for COVID-19 and is from Crane. Officials are not saying if these two are connected.
He has not been on our campus in more than a week, and we're working also with the University of Texas system, to make sure that we understand it, that we're following proper protocols on our campus, and we are in line with all of the guidance that we've seen, both guidance that we've received both from the ET system and also from the governor, and also, of course, from the CDC as well.
Stay strong, work together, listen to the people that know.
Felice Romero, Big 2 News.
And meanwhile, the city of Lubbock announcing a third case within the county. Lubbock also declaring a state of emergency. City officials hoping residents will follow the guidelines and use common sense.
We really need to limit that movement of people among our community. That doesn't mean you can't go outside and walk, but we really want to limit that possible transmission of disease. We really want people to be mindful about our recommendations. We really want people to, self-isolate when the health department asks them to do that.
And health officials are expecting case numbers to rise across the country now that more people are being tested. And according to the Texas Department of Health and Human Services, there are now 143 cases of the virus confirmed in the state. Deaths across the state rising to 5, according to the Texas Tribune. Dallas is seeing the most cases, 20 within the county. About 2,300 people across the state have been tested. But across the United States, 150 people have now died from the virus. Right now, there are 10,442 cases in the U.S., including all 50 states. The CDC says 290 of those cases are travel-related. Please download the Your Basin app to be updated daily on the coronavirus. We have a live stream every afternoon to discuss current cases, resources, and tips for prevention.